Hi everybody. Wow, how exciting is this? We've got Season 5. Well, probably as you're watching this video, it's probably already dropped. But what I thought we'd do is we'd go through the patch notes, the update notes from the Activision Games blog. So you kind of know what's going on, because often with these updates, it's easy to miss stuff. So let's dive in straight away. Where you drop in new destinations in Warzone and 4 combat-rich multiplayer maps headline Season 5 of Modern Warfare. Get ready for an overloaded season of complementary content with the biggest Warzone map additions ever seen. 4 multiplayer maps, new operators and a comprehensive battle pass system brimming with content, including 2 free weapons and other goods available to unlock. As the chaos intensifies across Verdansk and the Armistice Alliance becomes strained beyond its breaking point, a new force descends into the conflict. Shadow Company makes an explosively memorable entrance into the world of Modern Warfare, dropping in with style to make a statement and bolster the allegiance, despite the company's fireteam seemingly operating independently under their own set of rules. I'll put a link to these show notes in the YouTube video description, and you can watch the trailer. Basically, it shows these new operators blowing the lid off the stadium, and there's a train that rumbles round Verdansk as well. Very, very exciting. Developer Infinity Ward is stacking this update as the Warzone map will get its play space expansion via the stadium opening its doors, as well as the train station interior and a colossal continuously moving freight train to claim as your mobile base of operations. Alright, so they're opening up the train station interior and we're going to get the freight train. See, we might not have noticed the train station interior, but that's not all. Experience 4 new multiplayer maps at launch, a new ground war experience, 2 6v6 maps and a gunfight map primed for frenetic combat. Naturally, this mass of new content is backed up by new game modes for both multiplayer and Warzone, as well as a robust battle pass system, including a host of content you can earn for free. I'll do a separate video about the battle pass. We'll have a look at it, see what's coming in the next one. So this is the kind of the roadmap for Season 5. So new maps: Ground War, Verdansk International Airport. So that's what we're going to get for Ground War. So that's going to be good. Gunfight, we're going to get the livestock map. And in ordinary multiplayer, there's the Petrov oil rig and Sudal Harbour. And in Warzone, the updates, the stadium is opening up. We're going to have the train station interior and exterior ascenders. These are really cool. So now, instead of having to take the stairs to the top of lots of the buildings or take the lift shafts, they're going to have zip lines that run up and down the outside of the buildings. There's a new operator Lurch, new multiplayer mode, Search and Destroy Double Down. New weapons, the AN-94 and the ISO. New mode, Mini Royale. That looks pretty exciting. We're going to be talking about that in a minute. Juggernaut drops. That's quite cool. Okay, so I guess there's going to be supply drops that come in probably to normal Warzone that are going to have a Juggernaut. Excellent. New mastery challenges. And then as the season progresses, we're going to get new multiplayer modes, Bare Bones and Ground Force Reinforce, a mid-season event, something we don't know about, a new operator called Velikan, new mode Kingslayer in the Warzone, new weapons, dual codices, and more. There we go. Here's a rundown of some of the new modes, maps, and other features that players can expect to see this season. Warzone content. Verdansk opens up. So there it is, the inside of the stadium. It's huge. I mean, it's a massive building, isn't it? And now we'll be able to drop inside. I guess there's probably going to be ways in on the ground as well. The stadium gets cracked. As you might have gathered by now, the Acropolis National Arena, aka Verdansk Stadium, is receiving a multitude of new visitors now that the Shadow Company announced their presence in an explosive roof-based insertion. Time to retool your strategy and rethink your drop plans around this massive superstructure, complete with a pitch surrounded by rows of seating, an additional underground parking structure, a concession stand lobby, as well as other multiple interior concourses and field access you can secure and compete to control. And I guess they'll adjust it so the circles now finish on and in the stadium. So that should be pretty cool. The train station is lit up. The stadium isn't the only large-scale location getting interior access. The ornate and imposing Verdansk train station is also open for operators. The station buildings feature a number of inside locations to explore, all linked to the main ticket hall and platforms. This significantly changes the overall look, feel and tactical outlook in and around this area of the Warzone map. Here we have this new train. I like driving my vehicles along these tracks, so I'm going to have to watch out, aren't I? Freight train, on track for epic confrontations. A hulking freight train is on a path of destruction, and it's up to you and your fellow operators to use this locomotive behemoth to your tactical advantage. The train rolls through one of the main arterial railroad tracks that circumnavigates the southwestern part of Verdansk in a large loop. It can be a source of protection, an epicenter for firefights, and even offers some exceptional takedown potential if your team claims the train for themselves and guards it with additional vehicles and heavy weaponry. Wow. Going up in the world, exterior ascension. Yeah, so you can see these powered rappelling ropes, would you call them, that you can zip up. Very Division-like, actually, isn't it? Need to take down a troublesome sniper during past navigations through multi-floor building interiors, usually located in downtown Tovorsk district. You may have clamped onto a vertical zipline inside an elevator shaft to gain quicker access to the top of the structure. Now you can expect additional and strategically positioned exterior ascenders dotted throughout Verdansk. These will primarily be attached to the exterior of taller buildings, enable you to gain a tactical and height advantage from a different angle and with more haste than ever before. There we go. So this is the railway section part, isn't it, of Verdansk. Mode, weapon changes and updates to Warzone. As we said earlier, Mini Royale. This condenses the craziest parts of the main Battle Royale mode into a faster paced chunks of chaotic and almost constant combat. Mini Royale lowers the number of operators sent into Verdansk, but quickens the Battle Royale experience. Only the first and last 5 minutes of a normal Battle Royale game exists, so I guess it means it's a 10-minute game, meaning rapid deployment, constant movement and high kill strategies that are set to yield victories that are short and sweet. This is brilliant. This is really clever because it's a practice mode for the big version, because you can practice dropping in hot and and just shooting lots and lots of people in the Battle Royale environment on the maps. Weapon rotation. The weaponry you discover lying on the ground or in supply crates has been meticulously updated to potentially provide new pre-loadout drop weapon tactics for your squad. Expect 8 common, 13 uncommon, 15 rare, 19 epic and 25 legendary variants to find throughout Verdansk. And of course, with a new patch, with a new update, there's going to be changes to the existing metas, so expect to have to change your custom loadout accordingly. War tracks. Jam out to some sweet Modern Warfare tunes while cruising through Verdansk with war tracks available in the Battle Pass. Get 3 unique songs, including the pulse-pounding Sepulture, to amp up your Warzone experience. Equip 1 track to a specific vehicle in the vehicle customization menu, like battle horns. Then as soon as you hop in, the music gets turned up. Your entire squad can listen to the beat while you drive and let the song guide you to your primary objective, survival. All 3 tracks are instantly unlocked when you purchase the Battle Pass. There's going to be a free access multiplayer extended weekend. Modern Warfare content. New free maps, modes and more. 4 free multiplayer maps in new environments. If you own the full version of Modern Warfare, and why wouldn't you by now, we've upped the map content accordingly. Expect to play 4 new maps in Season 5. These are all set to deliver brand new destinations and test your skills in all major modes, from gunfight to ground war. Livestock gunfight. So this is a new map just for gunfighting. Don't let this bucolic pastoral farm environment fool you. This is a setting for some of the fastest and deliriously frenetic gunfight battles yet seen in Modern Warfare. A rural compound set, in fact I should probably move this, A rural compound set around a central barn structure. Operators can use hay bales and agricultural equipment scattered around the map as cover. A deceptively simple layout. You'll discover a honeycomb of flank routes that you take in and around the barn, designed primarily for quick close quarter combat. Petrov Oil Rig multiplayer available at season launch. Prepare for large 6v6 gun battles aboard a sprawling operational oil rig in the frigid waters of a classified ocean location well away from the usual modern warfare locales. Recently abandoned due to ongoing hostilities between Coalition and Allegiance forces, the rig is surrounded by deep, murky water, cargo ships, a docked submarine, other oil rigs, and distant glaciers. This new map is divided into 5 distinct sections with players starting on opposite ends of the rig, either at a lifeboat muster station or a helicopter landing pad. Other areas to explore include a central bridge, an interior cafeteria, oil storage, and the massive rig drill itself. Expect to engage in close to mid-range combat with a few longer sightlines that gives marksman or sniper rifles potential counterplay opportunities against their close quarter battle and mid-distance counterparts. Soodle Harbour multiplayer available at season launch. That looks cool, doesn't it? Long-time veterans or map fanatics will recognise this map from the franchise's first ever multiplayer experiences, while others will be introduced to this classic map for the first time here in Season 5. Set in a Middle Eastern harbour, this medium-sized 6v6 multiplayer map has operators weaving through a variety of dockside structures and scenery, including shipping areas, fish markets, and weather-beating administrative buildings. This harbour is located within a large port city that boasts a medieval castle perched on a distant bluff, but there's little time for sightseeing. Enter the building's interiors within the harbour if you're attempting to flank or defend an objective, but don't be caught off guard by ignoring your corners. The main flow of the map is dictated by the violence erupting at the choke points between the shipping areas and the fish market locations. This means those operators bringing shotguns, SMGs or assault rifles to the harbour are likely to have an easier time outflanking their opponents, with longer range weaponry being more advantageous in a few key areas around the map. Need to hold one of those tight choke points and stop a foe from reaching their objective? You might want to pack a long-range rifle, assault sniper or marksman with optional extended mags or an LMG. Verdansk International Airport Ground War. So this is a new ground war map. For those favouring large-scale combat, prepare to see Verdansk International Airport in a whole new light. Previously only accepting arrivals in Warzone, this ground war map takes place in and around the airport. The zone encompasses the airport interior, parking garage, adjacent apartment complex and subway entrance, as well as the hangars along the eastern edge of the map. No matter your style of play, there's a place to gain the tactical advantage if you favour running and gunning or close quarters combat. Explore and battle across the airport itself, from the multi-floor mezzanine to the maintenance corridors and baggage claim carousel, or head into the parking lot garage and take up a raised or hidden position within the burned out vehicle wreckage. Consider taking up refuge inside one of the main building interiors and go to work. Favour more long-range sniping, then stay on the rooftops, particularly on the apartment complex tenement buildings. Also expect emergent squad and gunplay moments to be created throughout the many exterior spaces and between capture points, amplified once your team utilises the tanks and APCs on offer, so it's going to have tanks as well. Right, now that's going to be interesting, that, because the airport is at definitely multi-levels. You know, you've got the car park underneath. Yeah, it's going to be very interesting, that. Season 5 is also set to deliver new game modes, as playlists, mosh pits and other additional updates during the season. Expected content includes Bare Bones. Ready to focus on pure unadulterated combat? Then try out Bare Bones, a rotation of Team Deathmatch, Domination, HQ, Hardpoint and Kill Confirmed, with the same rule sets as before, albeit with one important distinction: no kill streaks, no field upgrades and no perks. That should be cool to play. Search and Destroy Double Down. This variant game mode features elements from the classic Search and Destroy, where one team must plant a demolition charge on an enemy weapons cache, except this time the stakes are higher as the scale is bigger. This is 12v12, not the usual 6v6. Expect tactics and chaos. That should be cool. Season 5 missions and challenges. Whether you're playing multiplayer or Warzone, the challenges tab allows you to easily tailor your progression through the season's ranks, whether you're focusing on daily, weekly or mission challenges. Crave an even bigger challenge for massive rewards? Over a dozen mastery challenges have been added across Warzone and multiplayer for only the most elite players. In addition, don't forget to visit the barracks and check on your new rank progression section to see all Season 5's ribbons and officer challenges. Focus on maxing out your officer ranks to earn a unique weapon blueprint. There we go. Battle Pass. Ready to receive 2 free weapons and more complimentary content? The Season 5 Battle Pass system enables you to obtain 2 new weapons, the ISO SMG Tier 15 and the AN-94 Assault Rifle Tier 31. And then there's all the other stuff as well. Weapons Inspection, a first look at Season 5's 3 new armaments. Players can earn new weapons to utilise during the course of Season 5. 2 are available free within the battle system. The ISO SMG, which is a precision crafted 9mm submachine gun with a rapid rate of fire. Lightweight, reliable and compact, this is designed to control the battlefield at close range. The AN-94, a cutting-edge 545x39 Russian assault rifle with a unique hyperburst feature. The initial shot of a full auto volley is followed by an instantaneous second round before significant recoil is felt. This creates a tightly grouped cluster of shots with increased damage potential. The mechanism is fed by a canted magazine, and a reciprocating receiver helps control the recoil. Right, cool. And then we got stuff about this. New operator, Shadow Company. New operator, Lurch. War tracks, we've talked about those, and there's lots of other stuff as well. Battle Pass vehicle highlights. Expect a dark and brooding look to many of the Battle Pass skins. Operator skin highlights. Battle Pass, blah, 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 blah. What I'll do is I'll do a proper video about the... that's quite a cool skin, isn't it? About the Battle Pass as soon as it releases. More trials. And then we've got the file size. So there we go. Modern Warfare Season 5. I mean, for me, it's dropping in the morning, tomorrow morning. For you guys, you're probably already downloading it now. I think it's about 30 gigabytes. Fantastic, we're getting more free content. And when are we going to hear about the new Call of Duty? Will there be a new Call of Duty this year? Will we just have Modern Warfare Year 2? Who knows? We have never waited this long to find out about a new Call of Duty. Anyway, though, that's enough from me. Hit like if you enjoyed the video, subscribe if you want to see more of the same, and I'll see you again soon.